Welcome to Free Life Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle, and I do the reading.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
What is going on? We got Triple Moon Goddess. Welcome, Linda. Welcome, Baba Bar. Welcome, Dee Dee. What's going on? Andrew, howdy. Linda, what's up? Healing O's, thank you for the belated birthday. I appreciate that. Hi, Priestess. How are you? Andrew, how are you? Good to see you. Patrice Reed. We got Savu. Welcome, everybody. I got a new trick. Okay, I'm going to see if I can pull this off. This could be bad. Anyway. Whoa, what happened? Did the camera just freeze up or is that just me? I think the camera just took a dump. The camera literally just took a dump. Let's deactivate it. Let's activate it and see if we can recover. All right, we recovered. See, I went to do the trick and the camera freaked out. The camera's like, I don't want you to do this trick. Okay, anyway, all right. Tell you what happened. Dee Dee, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. We have a sale, right? You got cards, you got Kit Kat. I like the Juicy Fruit. Quite frankly, I like the Juicy Fruit a lot. I like it enough that I went ahead and picked it up. I mean, all the sale items that I needed some Juicy Fruit. That's just what happens, right? Healing O's, thank you for your donation. Triple Moon Goddess, thank you for your donation as well. I like this gum. I'm just saying, if I'm going to be honest with you, if I had to pick, if I have to choose, I'm going with the Juicy Fruit. Anyway, let me know if you like the new trick. I appreciate that. Hi, Priestess, thank you for your donation. Triple Moon Goddess, thank you for your other donation. We got 10 donations and we started 30 seconds ago. Thank you, everybody, appreciate that, all the support you got. Scott Thompson, are you doing free live tarot readings? Scott. The title says free live tarot readings. So, Scott, I am indeed doing free live tarot readings. Anyway, all right. Okay, let's find out. Well, let's see what's going on. Yesterday, okay, we need to catch up. Lady, what is going on? All right, Modern Muse Tarot general reading for October. Let's get it done. Let's find out what Modern Muse has coming up in October. All right. Man, let's go ahead and use this one. I mean, we just got here, but we're going to go ahead and warm this up. This is the Golden Wheel. It is the Golden Wheel indeed. Sarah, welcome to the stream. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right, we got YouTube users coming in. What's up, YouTube user? Appreciate you hanging out with us. You like that trick? What? I can do the trick again. I mean, it's kind of a really quick trick, but I like it. Because it's like so casual and easy and whatnot. And it's easy to set up and it's easy to do and everything. Anyway, okay. General reading for October. Let's get it done. I'm really thinking the Knight of Wands. October, man. October is a time to where it feels like things just don't stop. Things just don't stop going, right? Think your red has already started to pass. Sarah said, you think your reading yesterday has already started to come to fruition. Oh, that's going to be interesting to say the least. It feels like it's going nonstop. October is a very active, very fiery, and all of this stuff going on. You're looking for fire. You're looking for the fireball. You're getting the fireball in October. Modern Muse Tarot. You know what I'm saying? You got a little bit of the Knight of Wands coming over here. Knight of Wands into the Ace of Wands. It feels like we're being forced into something. The movement that we are doing is sort of a layup to something that's going to be bigger, that's going to be better, that's going to have a bunch of things in it. You basically have a lot of moving parts in October, and you have to kind of round those up and get a little bit of control over that. The reason I say that is because the Two of Swords. Some of the things that are going to hit you, basically, I think, on the work front, on the relationship front. Veronica, thank you for your donation. It feels like some of those are just going to hit you right in the face. It feels like it's just unexpected, not really something that you had planned for, but you do have to sort of grab it and run with it. Knight of Wands is just going to be nonstop for October. Doesn't look like a boring month at all. Two of Swords is interesting. It's so interesting. So we're sort of blinded to what is going on around us. I think we're getting either fed information or we're seeing things that are around us that are actively going on that aren't exactly representing reality. I think you're caught in between creating your own reality and sort of picking up other people's other reality. As you hear this merging, right, of people bringing in their experiences, their things, and sort of affecting you. Meanwhile, you're trying to sort of get a handle on how you can create what you can create create and how you could do it. The Two of Swords is the two different worlds going on there. It's going to be important for you to do. Now, the whole thing in October is a big layup for October the 24th, October the 25th-ish. You have an Ace of Wands moment. I think that's when things really start moving. So basically, it's all a big layup for that moment. When that moment hits, I think you are going to be excited and you're going to have a lot of good times coming in there indeed. All right, lady missed the trick. All right, we'll try it one more time. We'll try it one more time. I mean, we're talking about juicy fruit. You gotta be passionate about juicy fruit. I don't think you can take juicy fruit lightly. Anyway, I'm at Walmart and they have a flyer they're giving out. They got Kit Kat, they got a bicycle card, they got juicy fruit collisions. If I'm gonna do something, I'm just gonna pick up juicy fruit collisions. This is a good gum. I mean, a lot of people are just like, I don't like juicy fruit collisions. I like it. I mean, Christina likes it. See, it's good. It's good. Comes in a pack. You get like 20 and it costs like $1. I mean, they got it on sale right now for like 95 cents. The $100 money trick is not quite set up yet, but that's the way it goes. Anyway, the $100 money trick is coming. I have 2 extra gimmicks that I need to make the money tricks. I'm going to the bank, I'm spending the $600, and I'm getting this $100 money trick up and out, and it is actually coming out at fruition. Anyway, Giovanni, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. A little bit of a Leo thing doing it. We can do that. We can do that with some cat decks, right? We got Salem is actually running around today. We do not have a dog that looks at her like she's a piece of bacon today. So we have Salem running free. Can you choose the Kit Kat? The Kit Kat is diabetes waiting to happen. The Kit Kat is diabetes waiting to happen. The Tarot Tower is defunct. It is defunct. It is going away. I need to make a new good tarot tower because that one is angled downward, so all the cards slide down and it disintegrated. All right, anyway, what are Leo's feelings for me? How does a Leo feel about me? Knight of Pentacles, got a little bit of the Seven of Pentacles as well. They feel like that they're working for nothing. They feel like a lot of times they're working for nothing. In other words, they need to get some experiences. They need to get some things behind, sort of going right there, right? It feels like they need to get some things happening. And it feels like a lot of times they're just not able to negotiate with you. They're not able to connect with you sometimes. There's a bit of a disconnect, basically, between the Leo and Giovanni, right? A little bit of a disconnect, it feels. Now, there is a lot of movement, and this thing is sort of masked under the movement. I think if we can figure out how to connect again, how can we get back on that road, get back where we need to be, I think that 8 can actually just take a grip and run with it, and it'll be actually pretty decent, right? Now, the Pentacle says kind of the same thing. If we can get our foundation firm enough, and we get our foundation solid, I think we can go from there. We can make a lot of things happen. But again, it is about putting the work in. It's about getting, sort of that middle ground between these two different worlds. I think we have two different worlds that are coming together. I don't think that's going to be a big problem. But I think the Leo is just sort of waiting around for something, right? You get this feeling, waiting around for something. I'm waiting around for something and getting that done. So you do have that feeling as it goes. So there's the Leos, a little bit of the Leo aspect and the Leo. And, the Leo has a little bit of too much pride too. I mean, I'm just not saying Leos in general. It seems like this particular Leo may be sort of stuck in a pattern and they need to sort of get out of that and get back to reality, basically. Anyway, that's a cool trick. I'm glad you liked it. We got the money trick. We got the juicy fruit trick. We got a lot of different tricks over here. Dee Dee wants to know, what are Rick's feelings about our interactions yesterday? All right. I mean, we got some interactions yesterday. I hope they went well. Dee Dee, hope they went well indeed, because sometimes you just never know. You never know. That's right. Hello, Tarot Oracle. Yeah, hello. What's going on? What's going on, Andrew? Charisma, welcome. What are you doing? What are you doing today? All right, we got like another cat deck here. We can't really have enough cat decks. I mean, Salem is running around tonight. Salem is running free. Salem does not look like a slab of bacon this evening. So we got Salem running free, going wild, going nuts on everything. Salem is just running the house ragged tonight. Anyway, what are Rick's feelings about our interactions yesterday? KD, welcome to the stream. What's going on? KD, rewind and see the magic trick, KD. KD, I bought a magic trick just for you, KD. You got to rewind it and see it. Anyway, woo-woo. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Okay, Rick, we had some interactions yesterday. What does Rick think about it? King of Cups, I like it. The Sun, I like it. A little bit of a Temperance and a little bit of the Empress. I think that works. There's a lot of good things. It feels like you and Rick made a lot of progress. Yesterday. It feels like we really sort of launched into something that is going to really do us good in the long run. It really feels like that, right? We got a ton of majors. We got a lot of good things happening here. The Empress, the connection that you need from the Empress is fantastic. Temperance, the blending between these. Gerard, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. You got the Sun, which is always going to be a fantastic card within here. The King of Cups. Rick held back a lot of feelings. YouTube user, thank you for your donation. Rick held back a lot of feelings. Bottom line, okay? Rick held back. And I think you sense that. I think you sense that with the interaction. They're holding some things back. They're moving things back. They're trying not to be just complete open, completely free with this. The Sun says you can kind of sense things, though. You kind of know. You kind of know what they're thinking. You kind of know what's going on. I think bottom line, your intuition is going to do you well. Because Temperance says a lot of things were accomplished in this interaction. A lot of good things, a lot of beginnings happened within the interactions. The Empress, I think great things are going to come about. But basically, yeah, they're holding back. They are holding back. They are moving it back as per that. Anyway, that is the cat. That is the cat TDM. If you like the cat TDM, that is where it is at. It is really nice. And they shuffle well too. That's the same. That's the same vendor that makes the one that you liked, the Neo Rider Tarot. You remember that one? It came in black and pink and all these other colors. It was like fluorescent almost. Anyway, but they're making a new deck that I backed. Oh, yeah, they have even a newer deck that I backed. I really liked it. Anyway, he always holds back his feelings. You know, some people do. Some people do. All right, what can I expect at work in October? Healing O's. Let's find out with a little Oz Tarot. I love the Oz Tarot on moving readings. Why? Because of the tornado picking up the house. That is so cool. That is so cool. I had that once in a reading. I thought I was just going to pee myself. I was just so excited. Like the tornado was just picking up the house, moving the house. And this person was like, am I going to have to move, right? And you have this tornado picking up and moving the house in the card. I was like, oh my God, this is going to be like an epic reading right there. I'm just saying. All right. Thing had been damn crazy starting the Mercury retrograde. I mean, you gotta understand the Mercury retrograde is required sometimes. And what can I expect at work in October? 5 of Pentacles, maybe not the best news. 8 of Pentacles, work as usual. King of Wands. Somebody's coming in trying to take something. Somebody's coming in, they're trying to take something. Catherine Hope, thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. Really feels like that. The King of Wands. It feels like your supervisor's changing or somebody's coming in trying to take something, maybe take a project, maybe take a leadership role, maybe take something. It feels like somebody's coming in with a lot of ambition, with a lot of things happening. And I think that they timed it correctly. They timed it in just that sweet spot to where you do need somebody to come in that's going to take control over that. Now, is that going to be good for you? Maybe not. Got the little bit of the 5 of Pentacles. We have some conflicting ideas, things going on with that. And the 6 of Cups, this interaction may be a little bit on the surface level, but it feels like this person's trying to take something over. 5 of Pentacles says, should they take it over? Maybe. 8 of Pentacles says, expect this to impact you. Expect this to impact you. There's no way out of it. There's no way to escape this. Healing O's. Something's coming. King of Wands. You got to watch out for the King of Wands because enough of this fire action, all of a sudden, things are looking a little bit different at work than they did 2 months, 3 months, even 4 months ago. Charlie, Bear, and Katie, thanks for your donations. I greatly appreciate that. By the way, we got the beautiful, wonderful, and fantastic Christina over here helping us out, shuffling cards, handing us the deck, making the place go smooth as silk tonight. Thank you, Christina. I greatly appreciate you. All right. Whatever is good coming to me. Triple Moon Goddess. I mean, whatever's good coming to you, the book is coming to you. That's going to be good. I can tell you that now. Triple Moon Goddess bought the book. It is headed your direction. You are going to enjoy it. I think I also need to get you the PDF version too.
I have not seen this yet.
Wait, you've not seen those yet? That is that's the lady that makes the hang on. All right, it's this. Anyway, that is. By the way, this is the Echoes of Failure.
No,
Echoes of Nature Oracle made by May. The one that you're talking about is the Piers, the Pocket of Piers tarot deck. That is Jamie Sawyer. Jamie Sawyer has another deck out. If you're willing to pay $85, you can get the final version of the Jamie Sawyer or the Sawyer Tarot, which I'm gonna get. But you can't just get that deck. You have to get the Sawyer Tarot and this weird looking tarot that has like a drawing merged into the full color version. It's like, I don't want that. I want the Sawyer Tarot. It's the final printing of it. I can't get it. I gotta buy both of them for $85 freaking dollars.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I mean, what are people thinking? What is good at coming to me?
Thinking about making money.
Say, well, yeah. Anyway, savor the moment. Triple Goddess. We're looking at savoring the moment here. I think this is important next to intimidation. It feels like that you feel guilty about something, like you haven't gotten to all your big projects. I think you got too many things going on, first off, just based upon this. The other thing that I say is intimidation. It feels like you have too many things happening, too many things going on at once, and you're like, I really need to get to this. I really need to get to that. I really need to get to this too. And a lot of times you just feel like things are a little bit more on the burden side. It feels like there's too much going on. I don't have enough time. Ain't nobody got time for all of this stuff. Savor the moments to sort of prioritize things, figure out where you want to be, how you want to do it. I think savor the moments says prioritize. Not only work smarter, not harder kind of thing, but sort of meditation. I think this is your time to really focus on meditation. I say that because we have casting a long shadow, right? Casting a long shadow. I think the projects you're doing now, the ideas you're having, the way that you're going, the direction that you're headed at this moment are going to drastically affect you 3-4 years from now. I think you're really setting up for something coming that's big, something that really matters, something that is really happening, something that is really exciting. I'll say that because of boundaries down here, right? Again, we're talking about what do I need to prioritize, what do I need to focus on, and things like that. But, it is one of those things. You need to don't try to do everything. Don't try to be perfect at everything. Really kind of the thing that we're here, right? Boo Boo, welcome to the stream. And Casting a Long Shadow says, again, what we're doing now is going to affect us 3-4 years from now. It feels, again, like your long-term goals are really sort of being in fruition. Your long-term goals are really developing. They're really sort of getting into that mode. And I think that's going to be important to, again, kind of work smarter, not harder as it goes. Anyway, all right, Starlight Star Bright. Veronica, thank you for your donations. I appreciate you. All right, let's see what we're going on next. Got a little bit of High Priestess Tarot. Anything to look forward to in the week? I mean, we're going to go for this. We can go for this indeed. We can, oh, there you go. Take away the Echoes of Failure. We can go for some Forest Creatures version 2. You still like one better?
Yes.
You still like one better?
I still do.
Even the beautiful images in here, you still like one better. I mean, that feel, well, that's true too. I mean, when you spend a lot of money on anything, you're like, I really like this because I spent a lot of money on it. I mean, but that is one of those things. Anyway, High Priestess Tarot, let's get it done. Oh, Page of Cups, look at that. Look at that. I mean, the graphics are nothing to sneeze at. The graphics are nothing to sneeze at, indeed. Now that I said that, it kind of makes me want to sneeze. Okay, I'm not going to sneeze. Kind of makes me want to sneeze, but I swear I'm not going to sneeze. Okay, anyway, all right, let's see. We got a lot of people. Show the trick again. Should show the trick again? Okay. Anyway, yeah, can you hit rewind? Boo Boo, hit rewind and see the new magic trick. Okay, anyway, anything to look forward to this week? Page of Cups. It feels like you just can't get into the week. This week is going to really drag. This week is really going to drag. It feels like we just can't get caught up. It feels like there's a lot of things that we need to do that we haven't done. Page of Cups, I can't get into it. 5 of Coins, I feel like no matter what I do, I'm on a mouse wheel. I can't get things that I need done. When I do something, it seems to come back. When I finish something, it seems to be now unfinished. It feels like a 5 of Coins moment. This was really dragging on. Page of Cups, I really can't get into it. It's sort of dragging in there. Now, 4 of Cups. Why are you getting this feel? Why are we getting this mode? Because of the Four of Cups, the things I'm being offered, the work I'm being given, I'm trying to get some things happening. It feels like the work that I'm being handed to is just really mundane, boring, not going to be the most exciting work as far as that goes, right? As far as how we're approaching things, how we're approaching the week and whatnot. King of Swords. I think the advice that the dude gives you is valid advice. I'm going to say this now. You're going to get some advice from a dude. I think the dude's advice is perfectly valid because I think you're going to be like, I don't think that's right. I don't think that's correct. I think that's way off, in fact. The King of Swords. It feels like there's not a lot of things happening that would actually, make you want to take that advice. I think it's legit, though. When you get the advice, take the advice. When people say something, when a dude says something, you wanna try it out. You want to give it a try because there's a lot of magic within what they say, and I think you're actually going to be able to use that indeed. All right, what we got going on? We got Sarah wants Tarot of Oppositions. Okay, Sarah, let me know what your question is. Sarah, let me know what your question is. Your yesterday reading is starting to come to pass already. Okay. Why is T texting me again? I didn't reply. I'm just going to putting him on ignore. We're going for the Tarot Tower, by the way, and we are going to get the Tarot Tower. We are going to get the Tarot of Oppositions over here and get some Tarot of Oppositions action. We're going to make it happen. My friends, we are going to make the Tarot of Oppositions happening and find out why is T texting me again. Why do they keep bothering me? I told them to go away and they keep coming back. Why do they keep doing that? We need to know. All right, let's see what is happening now. I would say the Page of Wands, seems like the only thing they know how to do. They want to get back together. Ace of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. It feels like this is their last hope. You're like the Star Wars movie. It feels like this is their last hope, their last option. I feel like they don't have any other place to go. They don't have any other things that they can do. They feel like they're backed into a corner at this moment. The Page of Wands. When I try something, it's not working. I think Sarah, I think if I text Sarah again, I think it's going to work out this time. I think I'm going to need to get back to where we were, right? And again, the Seven of Swords, that's that card where you're getting back to where you were. You're returning for something. It's a sneaking out card. It's a cheating card sometimes. But right here, we're getting back to where we were because we never really built any foundation. It feels like no matter what we did, we never really built any foundation on it. And the things that we tried to establish never really established like we needed them to. The Five of Swords, a lot of disappointment, a lot of things happening that we really don't want to deal with in long term. But I think that they want to try it again. They want to get another shot, it feels like. Page of Wands. Maybe I messed up. Maybe things were kind of odd. Maybe things are kind of awkward. I want another shot. Seven of Swords, I'm returning. Ace of Pentacles. Let's build it correctly this time because the last Ace of Pentacles just didn't fit in correctly. And the Five of Swords, I think it's going to be okay this time. I think it's going to be all right this time. I don't see that record failure that maybe could have happened in the last instance. Maybe could have happened in the last instance. All right. And so let's see what we got going on over here on the chat. Veronica, who's coming towards me and love and win. We can still use the Tarot of Oppositions. I like it. Veronica, do you like the Tarot of Oppositions? Because I do. I do. I think it's amazing. Most people control their channel. Mine controls me. I mean, sometimes that just does happen. Anyway, who is coming towards me in love and win? I think you have an air sign coming towards you. I mean, bottom line, I think you have an air sign coming towards you. We got a lot of action with the air signs in this particular read. It feels like the wheel. We got a Four of Pentacles and we got the Ace of Swords. You have a new connection or a new initiation. Now, keep in mind, this is a long-distance relationship. Boo-boo, thank you for your Boo-boo, thank you for your donation. Yeah, it feels like the Wheel of Fortune. It feels like this is a long-distance relationship. Something reliable, something kind of cool. But again, Again, it feels like a long distance. You see that with the Four of Pentacles, right? Sort of holding back what we have, holding on to what we have. Sarah, thank you for your donation. And you got the Ace of Swords, that initial communication. It feels like the initial communication doesn't go as well as we had hoped, but it absolutely does have some cool possibilities, some interesting things. A long distance relationship kind of does you good sometimes. I think that you still maintain your freedom. You still maintain how you are. You still have to sacrifice a bunch of things out of your life. It doesn't take a whole lot of time. And it's really kind of, let you gradually get into it, right? Let you gradually get into it. I think that is what coming to you in love. With the Tarot of Oppositions, Sarah, thank you for your other donation. How's TH feel about me? Recently reconnected. Recently gave it one more shot. Is that a thing? Is that going to be a thing? I think that it is a thing. If that is going to be a thing, that is going to be a thing. We'll use the Jamie Sawyer, by the way, Pocket of Peers. We're going to try it out. We're going to give it a shot. We don't use this every day, my friends. We don't use this every day. We don't use this every day. I mean, are they going to message you again and try harder? Maybe. I mean, this does seem like they're backed into a corner. And you're the solution, so maybe. I mean, that door is open indeed. How does GH reconnected? How's that going to go? Nine of Cups, I like it. Three of Swords, man, it didn't go well last time. It did not go well last time. You're really going to have to fix whatever issues you had before. The Three of Swords, a heartbreak card. You want to dodge that. You want to dodge that. How do they feel about you? The Nine of Cups, right? Are they concerned about a Three of Swords moment? I think so. They might be concerned about the Three of Swords moment, about the heartbreak. So they're kind of coming in easy, right? They're kind of coming in easy and relaxed. And I don't think this is somebody that needs a lot of attention or needs a lot of feedback. This is somebody that kind of could do things on their own. But yeah, they are a little concerned about how it ended the last time. And the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups, things are going to go quite well, in my opinion. King of Cups, make sure that you can drag the truth out of them this time. That would be a great help, right? Woo-woo, that would be a fantastic help. If you could drag out the truth, that's going to be a big help indeed. Gerard, what's my love interest? Ian's feelings towards me is to help her heal from a heartbreak. Okay. Love long distance relationships. They're winning my book. I mean, hey, there you go. All right. What's my love interest? Ian's feelings and attention towards me as I help her heal from her heartbreak. All right. Let's find out what's going on. We can use a little art tarot. Use a little art tarot for that. And a couple of cards on that and see what's going on. Gerard, I mean, Anne's feelings and attention towards me as I help her. It did the love interest. What are their intentions? The Five of Coins, not the best intentions. The Ace of Cups and the King of Wands. I mean, it seems like a rebound. This is a rebound type of feel, right? You're looking at, as far as helping this person, the Five of Coins says, I would be careful how much help I sort of put out there or how much help I sort of dump into that, because it does feel like that's kind of going to get iffy at some point. I say that because the Ace of Cups, right? They're ready to move on. They're ready to find something else. They're ready to find the next big adventure. And I think that's going to be great for them, but you kind of got to sort of, tamper back any expectations about what's going to happen. If you don't go into this open-minded and just go into this sort of, free form and sort of let it flow the way it wants to flow, if we try to force something, we have expectations, you're going to end up in the Five of Coins moment. It's going to be something to where it's sort of disappointing. It's not exactly where I want it to go and how I want it to end up. King of Wands, I say go forth and do it. Go forth and do it, but be aware they're sure going to be on the search. They're going to be on the scan for somebody else, right? They're going to be on a search scan for somebody else as you help them. So again, I would sort of make sure you don't go in with expectations, because the expectations may not work the way that you think that they do work. Thank you for sharing. I greatly appreciate that. All right, is seeing somebody? No contact for our future. I mean, are they seeing somebody? Maybe. Wonderland Tarot will let us know faux show. We'll see how that goes. Okay. Oh, man. Are they seeing somebody? If I'm seeing somebody, the Knight of Cups is definitely going to be on the list. The Five of Cups and the Sun. I'm going to go with yes. I think absolutely. I'm going to go with a thumbs up on here. I think they are seeing somebody indeed.
Okay.
I mean, you just got the Knight of Cups, Mr. Romance over here. You got the Five of Cups, recovering from something else, recovering, moving on, getting the next big thing. It feels like that they do need something. They do need an expansion. They do need to move on. And the Sun says it's time. It's time to move on. So absolutely, I do think they are seeing somebody else. That looks very positively. It looks very positively indeed. All right, let's see what's going on. We got Catherine Home coming in. Catherine, what is up? Let's talk live realty. Let's talk indeed. Catherine, let me know what your question is. I don't see a question in chat. Anyway, and while we wait, anything new coming in career? Give me some dark mansion. KD wants some dark mansion. Even Salem reacted to that. Salem was like, real? Like, you know, Katie's going to want what the new deck is, and after the new deck is kind of, you know, played out a little bit, Katie's going back to her regular ones. What are Katie's regular ones, you ask? The Poe, and the Dark Mansion. Now, Katie does have an affinity for the revival art. I'm going to say now, Katie has a revival art affinity. I mean, that's what happens. But tonight, KD wants to go the old, reliable, anything new coming into career. And when is it coming? KD, let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Catherine Home wants to know next 2 weeks. We could do that. We'll do that right after this. Thank you, Catherine. I appreciate you hanging out with me. All right. Let's look at anything new coming in career. 7 of Wands, maybe not. Judgment, yes. 7 of Wands is something that you want, new opportunity. You got a new opportunity. You have a new opportunity. I think you had this the other day. It's like a new job opening, something opening, right? I think we're repeating what we did the other day, quite frankly. I'm just saying, judgment, the rebirth, the reincarnation. We need something new. We need something exciting. I think the door is going to open to something new. So I say that because of the Three of Pentacles. You read, KD has read the Tarot Guidance book. I mean, KD has read it because I sent it to KD. Tarot Guidance. You know that there's a job section in here. The job section talks about all the cards you want to see for the jobs and whatnot. And the mainstay of that damn thing is the Three of Pentacles, because that's where it's at. You're looking for the mainstay. The Three of Pentacles is the meat and potatoes of this particular stew. Seven of Wands. Got to be careful what you attract with the job openings. You do, because I think you can attract the wrong one. The second one is going to be the key. The second one is going to be the magic. The second one is going to make it happen. It's just going to do it. I think you should go for that second one and all that other stuff. Anyway, we need to do some stew. You want to do some beef stew and cornbread? Yeah, as it gets colder. Anyway, Charlie Bear, I'm trained to be a counselor. Is it my calling? Self-confidence is a bit shaky at the moment. Charlie Bear, that's a good question. That is a great question. And for a great question, we need a great deck of cards. And when I think of a great deck of cards, I think the Waterfall Tarot is what I think. Aww. The Waterfall Tarot, because I made it. I like it because I made it. If I didn't make it, I'd probably still like it, quite frankly. I mean, I just say, I'd probably still like it. Because, that's what Charlie Bear. Charlie Bear, have I showed you a magic trick? I think you're new. Charlie Bear, I've never, because it sounds like Charlie Brown. Charlie Bear may be new, and Charlie Bear may need a magic trick. I mean, this is the place to be. The place to be for weird, obscure magic tricks that you haven't seen anywhere else. All right, Charlie Bear, right? You're going to go buy the Waterfall Tarot. You need at least, you need a couple of bucks to do it. All you got, Charlie Bear, you wake it up, right? You're like, I just got paid last Friday. I'm kind of tapped out. All I got is $5. Charlie Bear's like, all I got is $5. I need more money. All you have to do is snap your fingers, Charlie Bear, and you get more money. There's a lot of money. You get 20, 40, 60. You got plenty of cash now. Charlie Bear, you got plenty of cash right now to go pick up your own copy of the Waterfall Tarot. Link in the description. Okay. Now that we're sort of burned out on magic tricks. Anyway, you're training to be a counselor. Is that going to be something that you want? Because you can't do the Rubik's Cube trick today because you didn't practice it because you were busy. Practicing the juicy fruit trick. Okay. All right, Counselor, 8 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, and the 5 of Wands. I think so. I think so. Now, this is with some stipulations. The first stipulation is, what do you need to get rid of out of this? I think there's either some unrealistic expectation from the counselor, or there is a particular certification or specialty that you're going into that you're not going to like. In other words, be very, very careful of how you're going to approach your specialty, okay? So, sure, being a counselor is fine. You're going to be a drug and alcohol counselor. You're going to be a marriage counselor. You're going to be a children's counselor. What type of counselor are you going to be? Because your specialty matters. And one of the specialties that you're thinking of sucks. You need to figure out what that is and do an 8 of Cups on that and abandon it and get out of there and escape. Stage left, because the 9 of Pentacles says you're going to love counselor. You are going to be the most passionate counselor. You're going to be fantastic with this. You're going to be booked solid. Okay. 10 of Cups. This is happy home, happy family. This is really going to be where you're at. This is going to be your happy home. 9 of Pentacles. You're going to make the money that you need to make from this. Okay. Bottom line, the 5 of Wands reverse though. Again, there's a specialty here that's a road to failure. It's a road. It has too much competition. It has too much stuff to do. It's something that you're just not going to enjoy. You definitely want to go out and talk to people that are already doing your job and get their opinion. But like, what do you do? What kind of things do you run into? What kind of things do people tell you? That kind of thing, right? Get the 5 of Wands reversed. You want to make sure that you don't get stuck into that. Okay, bottom line. Should you be a counselor? Tarot says yes. Tarot says that's an excellent thing for you. The 10 of Cups, happy home, happy family. You're going to be very content. You're going to be very good at it, very passionate with it, right? That emotion comes out. That emotion comes out, Charlie Bear. But be careful exactly where you head in that little sort of the fork in the road. Anyway, Veronica, should you date Daryl? I mean, is Daryl the lucky guy today? Is Daryl the lucky guy? Let's find out a little bit. Surrealist tarot, because dating Daryl may indeed be surreal. It may indeed be surreal. I shouldn't show the juicy fruit chick again. I shouldn't show. Should I show the juicy fruit chick again? Maybe. I don't think Christina's watching. I'm going to show the juicy fruit chick again. Shh, don't tell her. Don't. I'm going to show that. I might do it again. I might do it again. Hang on. I might do it again. All right. Tess, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. Real quick. I'm at Walmart, right? They had selling a Kit Kat and then the juicy fruit and the bicycle deck. What I ended up doing is I ended up just getting the juicy fruit. The juicy fruit's the best one. I mean, I'm just saying. All right. The bicycle deck, I don't want any of those. The Kit Kat, I don't like Kit Kats. I like the gum. That's what I get. Oh, there you go. You know, show it one more time. One more time. You know, I didn't show the juicy fruit trick again. I showed the money trick again. Shh. Are you watching the stream? You're not watching the stream. No, you're not. That was the money trick. Okay. Shh. Okay. Should I date Daryl? King of Wands. You got the wheel and you got the 9 of Cups. Overall, I like it. Tess, you dated Daryl. Tess, no, you know a Daryl. How's Daryl? Tess, you're gonna have to go to bat for Daryl here. So should Veronica date Daryl? Because apparently Tess may know him. I don't know. Anyway, let's find out. I mean, you love that more than the money trick. Boo boo. I mean, it could be it. That could be it. The 9 of Cups says yes. The 9 of Cups says Daryl has a good approach. Daryl has an open-minded. Daryl has this creativity, this fun about him. You kind of want to do it. You kind of want to do it with Daryl. I mean, maybe not that, but 9 of Cups, Mr. Romance. The wheel, this is going to become somebody you see on a regular basis. That's quite fine. It's okay. I mean, and the King of Wands. The King of Wands is really big, right? The King of Wands is really big. Okay, Christina's watching the stream. Okay. All right. Well, you know, I had to do the juice fruit one more time. Now that I have it down. The King of Wands is nice. It is nice. Is this Daryl's willing to take a chance? Daryl's willing to step up to the bat. Be honest. Be open with you. I'm just saying. I am just saying I like Daryl. Daryl, if you're watching the stream, I like you. Daryl, I'm a fan. I'm a Daryl fan, right? I am a Daryl fan indeed. All right. We're going back to Catherine at home, who gave us her question. Let's find out what is going on for the next 2 weeks. All right, a little Catherine home to action for the next 2 weeks. Catherine, Catherine, I kind of want to use this deck for you. The Tarot at the End of the Rainbow. The Tarot at the End of the Rainbow. Let's find out what you know. Let's ask about them. I mean, that could be. Cool side join. What's going on, Giovanni? Thank you again for another dono. Giovanni's got it going on tonight. All right, let's see. What? Okay. All right, next 2 weeks. You're looking at an opportunity basically for money. You have an opportunity for money in the next 2 weeks. I think it's sort of a really light-hearted opportunity for money, not a substantial amount of money, but it does feel like something you do want to chase. You do want to give it a shot. You definitely want to sort of, get in that mode, right? You have an opportunity for money. I think somebody else comes in. You have a sort of either some investment or something like that. Should you take it? That's up to you. For you, should you take it? That is up to you. I mean, entertainment purposes only, but it does feel like somebody is coming in with that. There's also a conclusion to something that's been open, right? That you have been worried about, that you have been concerned about. Watch the Mercury retrograde. I think it's going to affect you too. Just watch that. Make sure that people understand what you're saying in the next 2 weeks. People have that mode. People can get that motion going on. I think it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay overall, the juicy fruit. There is a version of this that is a Kit Kat. There is a version of this that is a Kit Kat. Should I do that one? Should I make that one? Should I prep that one? I did order more gimmicks so that I can make another one. I'm going to make the Kit Kat. Okay, I'm going to go buy a Kit Kat. I'm going to make it. The Kit Kat's kind of heavy, though. The juicy fruit, I had to unload the gum. It's kind of inconvenient, quite frankly. Anyway. What? No, I mean, I'm just saying the Kit Kat one. I think I want to do a Kit Kat, but I think I would have to take the Kit Kat cookie out because it's too heavy. Cool Zion, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. A Star Bright, forecast for October. Let's get it done. By the way, the news is coming out next week, my friends. The news is coming out next week. We have a lot of stuff. I mean, I'm just saying. For October news, there's a metric ton of stuff that you're going to want. You are going to want cigarette through quarter. Does anybody do that anymore? Does anybody do cigarette through quarter? I think vape pen through quarter would be a better one. Vape pen through quarter. Does anybody carry quarters anymore? Okay. Cigarettes, quarters, dollar bills, nobody carries anymore. That's a problem. I'm saying that is a problem. So, we gotta innovate it. By the way, the serial number trick, Christina, the serial number trick, instead of them writing it down, I'm gonna have them take a picture with their phone. By the way, I have a magic trick. I have a magic trick where you get somebody's borrowed dollar. You take a picture of the serial number on the dollar. They take a picture with their phone. You rip it up and you burn the dollar, like it goes, whoosh, it vanishes, right? You rip, they rip it up. The person actually rips up the dollar bill. You grab it, you mush it up, and you make it vanish, okay? And then you reach into their pocket, you pull out another dollar, you open it up, and the serial number is exactly the same as the one that they just ripped up. And the whole time you're like, make sure the serial number is the same, make sure it's the same as they're ripping it up. It vanishes and you pull a dollar out of their pocket and it's the exact same serial number and they can keep it. It's legit. It's real. Anyway, so that's a good trick. That's a pretty good trick. That's a really good. YouTube user, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Forecast for October. Starlight Star Bright needs a forecast tonight. You got the bit of the king. You do have a little bit of the king. As far as you're going through here, right? You got a little bit of the knight, the fairy knight. You got some 3 action going on with a little bit of the empress as well. Kind of nice. Star Bright. The person that you're talking to that seems interesting, that seems very vibrant, that seems very, very sort of lively is is not exactly truthful with you. Shamik, thank you for your donations. I appreciate that. Shamik, you won something. Shamik, you won the portrait, didn't you? Didn't you win the portrait? Charlie Bear, thank you for your donations. Shamik, I need more pictures of your cat. I need a lot more pictures of your cat. Anyway, you need to watch out for one particular person. I think they're not exactly legit. They're not exactly being upfront with what they want. That's sort of a thing for October. One of the big things October-ish is October the 12th and the 13th. Gets kind of weird for you. I wouldn't be too concerned about the 12th and the 13th. I think that as you move into October the 21st, 22nd, everything kind of works itself out. I wouldn't be too concerned about that. There's also some travel plans that need to happen. In October, some travel plans need to happen. Make those happen. Don't skip that because there is some surprise at the end of that, right? A little bit of the surprise at the end of that. Do you have a flying carpet illusion? Not yet. Christina, I need a flying carpet illusion. Veronica, General. Let's get it going with a Veronica read for the General. I'm thinking over here. Yeah, I need more pictures of your cat. I love your cat. I need more pictures. I need like a well-lit picture of the cat and you know what I'm saying? Something that looks like it would make a good painting. That's kind of what I need. Anyway, you send me photos, Kiki. Okay, send me photos of Kiki. We'll get it done. Anyway, yeah, so Shamik won the portrait, by the way. So Shamik gets a free pet portrait made by me, worth normally about $150 I charge for those. So that's free for Shamik. She won the contest. Hardly anybody entered that contest. I was surprised. I thought people would be like, yeah, I'll take a picture of my cat. I'll tag them, you know, whatever. Anyway, general reading, Veronica. Gain. All right. Gain is the sort of the feeling of the next, I would say, next 4 weeks, 5 weeks. It feels like you're able to gain a lot of stuff that you've been trying to get, right? And the Ace of Swords, the communication that you're putting out is tight. It is on target. It is on point. You're really able to communicate well. Really, really able to communicate well with this. Now, the Four of Cups is emotionally, we have a couple of issues coming in. I wouldn't take everything that people say seriously. Some people sort of say what's on their mind and it's not really legit. Okay. Bottom line, Veronica, some people just say whatever comes to their mind and you know, sometimes that's not exactly legit. Anyway, Boo Boo, there was a freaking awesome trick. Well, thank you, Boo Boo. I greatly appreciate that. In case you didn't see the trick, Boo Boo's talking about the juicy fruit that I extracted off of the flyer. The juicy fruit off of the flyer. All right. Anyway, I appreciate that. Sarah wants to know something else and wants to know with a tarot of opposition. Sarah, let's get it done. Let's get it done. It's the end of the world. It's the end of the world as we know it, and I'm feeling fine. Is he going to message me again and try harder? I'm not going to reply to this one. Sarah's getting hard to get. Sarah is getting hard to get. All right, Sarah, let's find out. By the way, how's work going, Sarah? How's that job going? I know you had some project issues and whatnot. So, you know, oh, you want the tarot of oppositions. You had some project issues and whatnot. So hopefully that resolved themselves. Hopefully a little bit of resolution came from those and all of that good stuff. Let's find out what is going to happen. They're going to message me again and try harder. I'm not going to be able to reply to this one. We did say it was there at the end of the rope. They were at the end of their rope. So is that going to be a thing? Three of Wands says that, Five of Wands, the Fool, and Temperance. We got two cards that say they move on. It feels like that they're not they may not. They may not. You have the Three of Wands. I'm sort of looking out amongst the things. I'm scanning the environment. I'm trying to find what the next thing is because I ran into conflict. I just ran into conflict in this particular matter. And the Fool says, I'm just going to move on. I am just going to move on. I'm just going to make the next thing happen, right? But it's reversed. Tarot of Oppositions, it's reversed. They don't move on. They don't move on. Temperance things aren't balancing. We're pouring out sand. We're not getting the results that we want. We're going to try harder. I think they are going to try harder. I'm going to give a thumbs up on this. I think they're going to try harder. They're going to be like, I need some love. I need some love balloons from Sarah. I mean, I'm hitting Sarah up. I need some love balloons. This is just one of those things. I think they're going to come back. They're not going to come back quickly. But I think they are going to come back. We got a couple of reversals that say so. Sarah, I'm going out on a limb. I nailed your job reading. I was on point. Let's see if I'm on point with this. You need to let me know. Tess, coming in with the double shot tonight. Tess, you're out of control tonight. Tess, I greatly appreciate that. Tess, all your support. I appreciate you. I'm in Texas. I appreciate you. Okay. All right. What does Jeff want actions about me? Tess, let's get it done. Let's get it done. The Modern Love Tarot. The Modern Love Tarot is a thing. It is a thing. It works. It's magical. It makes the grade. It makes it happen. I like it. I like it. Tess, this is your deck tonight. This, Tess, is your deck tonight. We got Jeff. We got Mike. We're doing a Jeff-Mike double shot. Jeff-Mike double shot. Christina, are you excited about the Jeff-Mike double shot? Where's your fight? Your feet hurt. All right. Let's find out what Jeff-Mike double shot. Okay, here goes Jeff. The star. Nice. Jeff really thinks you have a nice connection. This is a great, beautiful connection. I like it. They like it too. This star. This is something Jeff's guided to. Jeff sees Tess. Jess is like, I like that Tess. I like the Tess.
I love you.
And Jeff's like, I want to pursue Tess. I like this interaction. I have some feelings. I have the Six of Pentacles. I think we have a good connection. I think we talk well. I think we have a connection well. I think things just work. I think we have this nice little piece of the puzzle that's happening here, right? And the Nine of Swords, though, Jeff's kind of concerned. Jeff is a little bit of a Virgo, it feels like. A little bit of maybe a Virgo moon, Virgo rising, Virgo sun sign. Sums up with the Virgo in Jeff. Jeff is one of the little worry warts. You know what I mean? A little worry wart. He's like, Tess didn't call me back. I messaged Tess. I messaged Tess an hour ago, and Tess never did call me back. I don't see anything from Tess right here. I'm kind of concerned. Does Tess love me anymore? I didn't get a text. I didn't get a text. I didn't get a text, and it's 7 o'clock. What? Does Tess love me? Jeff's a little bit of a worry wart. Renata, thank you for your donation. Temperance says you're going to calm it down, cool it down a little bit. That's going to be all right. But Jeff really likes you. We got the star. Jeff's a little bit of a worry wart. Make sure you reply if you like him. Make sure if you reply if you like him. Okay? All right? And, temperance, right? Let Jeff be Jeff, because I think Jeff is going to give you some unusual things across the board, especially with his damn diet. Jess needs to do something with the damn diet. Tess, you need to have a talk. Mike, what does Mike want? Jen has subscribed. Have any of y'all not subscribed? Christina, do you subscribe? Christina subscribes, therefore you should subscribe. Why? Why would you subscribe to this fat man's channel? I'm just saying now. We got magic tricks up here. We got the live things every night, okay? We got magic tricks. We got the only tarot news on the earth. There's no tarot news on the earth other than the tarot news that I have. You need to watch it. It's coming out in a couple of days, too. If you're not subbed, you're going to miss it. You're going to miss the lessons. You're going to miss all of the live streams. You're going to miss the free stuff that I do all the time. I'm just saying, I got like a ton of content coming out. We got 50 decks of cards. I basically went through Kickstarter and I subbed and I bought half of them. Okay, I went through anything that looked half decent. I bought. I went through all the new decks on Llewellyn. I went through all of the new decks on the major sites, and I said, "Yes, give me those." You're going to have more unboxings here than you have on any other channel. I'll take that to the mat. Anyway, okay. So Jeff was all right. What about Mike? We got to pick Jeff or Mike. We should have did a throwdown realistically, but Tess, I think you want more. I think you want more beef. You need some more beef on the taco. All right, let's find out. That sounds bad. Okay, let's find out. Mike, Page of Swords. Mike's communication kind of sucks. Mike's tax deduction. I'm all about the tax deductions. Mike, am I all about the tax deduction? Okay. The Page of Swords says Mike's communication's really kind of challenged, quite frankly. You got the King of Pentacles. Mike, Mike's really stable. Mike has a lot of stability to him. It feels like Mike just gets things done. It's like you're thinking about it, Mike already did it. It feels like Mike is on target. Is Mike going to work out? Five of Cups says Mike's kind of challenged. Maybe it's because his communication sucks. I mean, the Five of Cups says he's kind of challenged emotionally. It feels like he's not ready for much because the Eight of Swords. It feels like that, again, we have a Swords here, we have a Swords here. They're not good. The Page of Swords, I'm not quite in the communication mode. I'm not quite ready for honesty and open in relationships. Eight of Swords, I'm kind of in a jail. I'm kind of a little bit behind bars, per se. I can't get everything I need out because I'm just having emotional issues, right? The Five of Cups. Mike looks okay, if you're willing for a hot mess. I mean, I don't think Mike's that hot. Maybe he is. I don't know. It feels like it's a hot mess. If you're willing to do that, then that is what you need to do. Okay. Anyway, nobody skip. I never skip anybody. Let's look at the queue. We did Tess, did the double shot. Giovanni is in the middle. So theoretically, we did skip Giovanni, but we're coming to Giovanni right now because we wanted to do the Tess double shot. Giovanni, you gotta love the double shot. You gotta love the double shot, Giovanni. The Giovanni, the double shot is what makes the stream this particular stream. But we skipped over, technically we did skip over you, but now we're here. By the way, I have an app that shows me everything. I have an application that shows me everybody that's donated, when they donated, how they donated, why they donated. I got it all. Let me show you what the app is in case you haven't seen it. It's called Chat Scan. I wrote it. It intercepts YouTube's internet stream, the TCP/IP. It intercepts the JSON that YouTube sends back and forth between me and YouTube. And if I click here, it says, should I date Daryl? If I click here, I see Giovanni. And I can hit the space bar, and now Giovanni's saved into their own little spot. Giovanni, I can save you into your own little spot for later in case I want to come back and redo something. And if Linda comes in and says, Echoes of Nature is a beautiful deck, when will a reprint be out? That's a good question, Linda. I can click that and it's all over the place. So I track everything, even things that people, you regret typing it and you untype it. I can still see it. Because I'm a hacker. Okay, anyway, not literally hacker. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Giovanni's like, that's nice. Can I get my rating? I mean, that'd be great. Christina, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right, Giovanni. Well, what does my Leo miss and love about me? Giovanni, that's going to be an important question. Indeed. I think if I'm a Leo and I miss and love you, I'm going to use this deck. Well, I'm going to use this deck over here. I'm going to go to the tower. I'm going to use this deck over here. Thumbs up, my friends, for the Mons Tarot because I pressed the wrong button. Thank you for your okay. It didn't mean to cause trouble. Giovanni, you're never trouble. Giovanni, I appreciate you hanging out. I mean, Giovanni's got the patience of Job at this point. I mean, Giovanni's watched the magic tricks. Giovanni's watched me just go and show the Chat Scan app. By the way, the Chat Scan app is free. I wrote it. You can have it. It's free. Source code is available. Link in the description. Anyway, what about Leo miss and love about me? The tower. You don't put up with a Leo's BS. That's the main thing. You don't put up with a Leo's BS, okay? The tower moment. A lot of times a Leo is just going to come up. They're going to be upfront about this. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. You don't put up with that. Ain't nobody got time for that. You understand that. And you call them out on their BS. And the lovers, the connection is wonderful. The connection is tight. The connection is magical. The connection just makes it happen. That's where you really want to be at the end of the day. Now, Page of Wands. It does seem that the follow-up actions between you two kind of suck sometimes because you're all excited about something. We promised this. They're all excited about something. They promised this. And sometimes we just get busy and we just can't deliver on the promises that we made. And That's one of the big things too. Even if we do that, that's one of the big things too. All right, Keziah is next. Keziah wants to know if I will not call in, is he planning to contact me? Okay, we got a standoff. We got a standoff over here. If I call in, I don't call in. If I don't call in, will they contact me? If I call them, will they answer the phone? What's going on? Keziah wants to know. I'm just saying, the moon, judgment, and the Four of Wands, I think they are going to call you. I think they're going to call you. I don't think it's going to be a problem at all. You got the moon, this connection's there. We have some intuitive thing. They know, Keziah, they know that we need to get a call in. We need to get the connection, the communication in there, because it's time for the rebirth, the reincarnation. It's time to make our happy home, happy family. Okay? That's it. That's it. So they are going to call. They are going to come up. They are going to pursue this. They're going to make it happen. Four of Wands, happy home, happy family, and judgment. Judgment, the rebirth, the reincarnation. Judgment is like launching out there, getting an action, moving out there, getting that fiery thing going. All right, Charlie Bear applied for a part-time job, hoping to start next month. Will it replace my job, and will it be fulfilling? Will it be fulfilling? Charlie, let's get it done. Let's get it done, Charlie. If I'm going to do a fantastic job, a good opportunity, I'm going to get it knocked out. I'm going to go with the Light Seers Tarot. The Light Seers Tarot. Back me up, Charlie Bear. Back me up. Charlie Bear, you've seen the magic. You've seen the magic. You've seen the little program that I use. You've seen the money trick. You've seen me grab a piece of gum off a flyer. Okay? Charlie Bear, let me know. What do you think about my stream? Like, is my stream normal? If you go to just an average YouTuber reading tarot, do you see this stuff? Charlie Bear, back me up. Back me up. All right. Anyway, applied for a part-time job. Is it going to be good? Is it going to be decent? Magician says yes. Four of Swords says you're going to be there a while. Two of Three of Cups says it's important. We have a lot of good connections. Moon says it is going to be pretty fun. It is going to be pretty fun indeed. It feels like turning this into a full-time job is kind of challenging. The Four of Swords, you need to be patient with it. All right, let's break this down. The moon. You're going to have a lot of fun there. It feels like that you should be there. It feels like working there is easy. Working there just flows. Working there just makes it happen. There's a lot of good things, a lot of exciting things, a lot of fine things that you enjoy there. The Magician, it's almost like you're custom made. It's like, have you ever put on a pair of shoes and you're like, ooh, yes. Ooh, yes, that shoes is so nice. The Magician says it feels like a new pair of just beautiful shoes that you're putting on. It feels comfortable. It feels like you fit. It feels like everything fits there. And the Three of Cups, the networking, the social card, right? We're making a lot of friends. We're making a lot of contacts. We're making a lot of networking friends, networking contacts we're going to be using forever, quite frankly, right? The Four of Swords. Now, you need to be patient. You need to be patient with this because turning it around to full-time is going to take a little bit. The Four of Swords is a delay card. It means we need more planning. We need more participation. We need to have some understanding about, what's going where, because that says that if you have the patience, if you have the understanding, it's going to be key. And with the social networking piece of it, with the Magician card, that is a fantastic read. Shamik understands what I'm talking about. Should I keep working at G? Shamik, let's find out if working at G is going to be all right for you. Going to be all right for you. Shamika, yeah, send me those pictures of your kitty. Of Kiki. Send me the pictures of Kiki. Let's get Kiki drawn. Let's draw or paint. Shamik, do you want a painting or do you want a drawing? Do you want a painting or do you want a drawing? Let me know what you want. I want to give you what you want. You won my contest. I want to customize it just for you. Anyway, should I keep working at G? High Priestess, Ten of Wands, Emperor, and the Six of Swords. I'm going to say no. I'm just going to say no. Cherokee, welcome to the stream. How you doing tonight? High Priestess says that G is giving you what you want right now. But you're having some issues. You're running into some stuff that you don't want to deal with. You're running into some things that are sort of dead-ending you. The Ten of Wands, right? It feels like things are just developing. Things are growing. Things are getting too much, getting too heavy, getting too much for me to sort of deal with. The Ten of Wands. But the Emperor, The Empress says you have more control over this than you think, because a lot of times we feel like we're running into a dead end, right? If I quit this, then I'm not going to have the opportunities. If I quit that, I'm not going to have the opportunities. I think the Empress says you're going to have the opportunities. The Empress says it's up to you. You're able to create things. You're able to get into other things. You're able to sort of manifest what you need when it comes to work. I don't think that's a big problem for you, Shemay. What I don't think. Six of Swords says move on. Six of Swords is a moving on card. It says move on, get to the next stage, get to the next thing, and just move on at this point. I think that's going to do you the best. That is going to be your best option. Just sort of move on there. Obviously, entertainment purposes only. Never quit a job based upon a fat man reading your cards on the internet. Renata understands. Renata fully understands this. By the way, we're ending soon. We got Renata, then we got Christina, and we are going to get out of here. We are going to get out of here indeed. Let's find out what Renata wants over here. Question. What is it with W? I don't know. What is it with W? What is going on with W? YouTube user. Yeah, you are coming up next. YouTube user. You're coming up next. My bad. What? All right. Anyway, Renata, question, what is up with W? Let's find out what's going on with W. You got the Two of Pentacles. We got the Ten of Cups. We got the King of Wands and the Lovers. It does feel like they are shooting for the high goal. It does feel like they're going for the big one. They're going for everyone. You got the King of Wands. I'm willing to shoot for the best. I'm willing to go with the best. The Ten of Cups, I need a connection. I don't think they're getting a connection. It feels like they're getting gypped on a connection. It feels like they're not making the connection. They're running into a dead end. It feels like this is just not working sometimes. The Ten of Cups, right? I need a happy home, happy family. I'm willing to do this. The Lovers, I need more connection. It feels like they're needy. Renata, I mean, just the bottom line, it feels like this person's needy, right? I need the Lovers. I need this thing. I'm working a little bit too hard for it. I need this connection. And the Two of Pentacles, if there comes a choice, I'm going to need some of this. It feels like they're just in a needy state. Maybe they're just emotionally unstable. Maybe they're running into things that are causing them some issues. Maybe they're having some basic, problems right now. It feels like they're just kind of needy at the moment. So that is up with W, is at least what the cards say. There you go. All right, we got YouTube user coming in. We need to go to the super chat thing over here and get YouTube user. Do A and I have any future, or is this the end? Play the dramatic music. Dun, dun, dun. Is this the end? Is this the end of A and I? Or do we have any future whatsoever? Because YouTube user needs to know this information. Let's find out what is going on with A. Oh. There is some future, but it comes at a cost. It just feels like that you and A go pretty well together when things are going well. But the minute they start going downhill, it just goes straight down a steep slope. It feels like it goes straight down a steep slope. So you got to be careful not to tip that over, get on that slope, because it's going to go downhill quickly. It feels like you got to walk on eggshells sometimes and really sort of be careful, because any conflict, any bringing up of anything that causes the issue, anything sort of working in there, all of a sudden it goes downhill quick. If you can keep out of that, if you can keep the danger zone to the side, I think you have a future together. But right now, we're at the bottom of the slope. So it feels like we've hit the bottom, right? We've hit the bottom of that. We need to sort of recover. We need to come back up. So if you let that happen, you have some patience, get some distance, let that happen. That is going to work. Olive, welcome, and thank you for saying hello. Olive, it's good to see you. Olive, rewind to the beginning of the stream if you want to see the new magic trick. Olive, you want to see the new magic trick, don't you? You want to see the new magic trick? All right, let's find out. Renata, let's go to the general end of 2021. Let's find out what's going on with that. By the way, let's see how that goes. I'm going to say that this deck is going to be the perfect one for the end of 2021, because we got a few months left. We're getting it done. And all this other stuff. Tio, does reading make you hungry? No, not really. No, I exercise a lot. That makes me hungry. I exercise an obscene amount. My steps are, what are my steps today? My steps are, I have 18,000 steps today. So I exercise a lot. So that makes me hungry, but reading does not make me hungry. Anyway, Renata, let's get a little general action as it goes. Okay, October, we need to plan for a move. This is interesting. We saw this in another read today. October, we need to plan for a move. Is this something that's going to manifest this year? Maybe not. I think you can push it off. I think that is something you may want to like seriously look into, pushing it off. If it feels like somebody's moving, you need to make a move. You need to help with a move. You need something to happen, right? And it feels like that is going to be sort of occupying a lot of your October. Be careful. Be very careful of any big changes that happen with work, hobbies, anything that you're really passionate about, because I think that is detrimental. I think the big changes are detrimental. You need to pull back with that. And if you can push back, that's going to be the big issue. If you can push back against anything that's going to be big changes from now until I would say November, into November, I think that's going to be a key. December, you're going to have to make some of those changes. You are going to have to deal with some of this at the end of the day, but not now. So understand, Renata, that you can push some things back, okay, which you're going to want to do. And I don't blame you. I don't blame you. December, I wouldn't do it. Now till December, I would. Okay, push back against any big change, because I think that really sort of unbalances things a lot, Will you have some action with this move type thing coming on? I think maybe. Will you have some action with sort of what you're passionate about, your work, your hobbies and things like that being altered? I think that's going to affect you as well. Overall, emotionally, it looks all right. I think you're pretty steady emotionally. I think you have a pattern down that works. And, that's going to be something that you can rely upon for the rest. That's going to be something that you can rely upon for the rest. You have 1492 steps. I mean, that's a start. That is a good warm up. Christina asked a question. I have no idea what she wants. She didn't even say anything in chat. Let me ask. Okay, she's not here. Well, we'll do the Christina reading later. She's in the other bathroom. Anyway, she can't hear me. So we are going to end, and we are going to get out of here. Thank you for being here. I greatly appreciate it. We'll see you tomorrow.